Hey guys, welcome back to Sydney Hills Gymnastics Online. For those of you who don't know us, I'm the Castle Hill Adult Gym coach and my name is Dean.
And I'm Beck, the coach for Bella Vista for Adult Gymnastics.
So for our first video guys, we decided that we would focus on the basics and importance of core strength in gymnastics. We think this is a good video for you guys to be able to work on while at home, and that having a good knowledge of how to use your core is a good foundation for all your skills in gymnastics.
Understanding core activation will reduce the risk of injury and is a key contributor to preventing low back pain in adults.
Cool, and just a reference for you guys, elite athletes will train core every session so that they can build a strong foundation so they can safely and efficiently develop their skills for their training programs. So in this section guys, we're going to focus on the two most fundamental positions for gymnastics, both dish and arch. We're going to show you how to perform these positions, and we'll also show you some clips so that you can see how they're relevant to your gymnastics training.
Okay, so we're going to go through how to perform the dish position. We'll get Dean starting on his back, arms are by his side. There are a couple of variations where he can have his arms up by his ears, but today we're just going to be showing you arms by our side. So into the dish, you're going to be chest in, grounded back, head is neutral, lower back is going to be on the floor, and then his legs are up. What you want to think about is pelvis and hip muscles are engaged. Squeezing your glutes and squeezing your legs will really help in activating that core. All right, have a rest. So some common mistakes that we see when people are performing the dish position. Dean, I'll just get you to pike. So you're going to close your hips. Some common mistakes. If your lower back is lifted off the floor, those are some of the common mistakes that we see.
Cool, and just for you guys at home, so you can test whether you are making these mistakes or not, is that if you set up a camera so you can record from the side, or if you do your skill in front of a mirror so you can see how long you can hold the correct position for before you lift your lower back off the floor.
Another way that we can test that is if we put a towel underneath your lower back, like so, and then once you're doing that position, see if you can pull that towel out. Our goal is to keep that in there. Yeah.
So if you guys find that you are struggling to keep your lower back on the floor, or if you are closing your hips in that dish position, we have some exercises at the end of the video for you guys to work on to help improve that.
Okay, so we'll go through some clips to show you of skills that incorporate the dish position now.
So now we're going to focus on the arch position. It's pretty much the complete opposite of dish. So Beck, if you could please start lying on your stomach, please. And just like dish, there are different arm variations you can do while practicing this position. But for now, we'll just focus on curved body position. So when you are holding this position, same as dish, you're keeping your head neutral, but you're going to lift your chest up off the floor by engaging your lower back muscles. You're going to try open your hips and drive your heels up in the air by engaging your glutes. Now, sometimes when people perform this position, I sit back, so they bend their knees. So if you find that you are touching your knees or your thighs on the floor, or if you can see that in the mirror, similar to your dish position, try lift the entire, like all of your legs off the floor and squeeze your bottom when you're holding this.
So just like dish, if you find that you're struggling with some of those things, we'll be going through some exercises for you to strengthen those muscles.
And we'll now roll some clips for you guys so you can see how arch position can be relevant to your gymnastics.
Okay, so it's now time for our beginner's workout. It's going to be a follow along. We're going to go through the whole program with you. We'll display a written program at the end for your own reference if you wish to pause and follow that instead.
If you are going to follow along today, guys, make sure you take the extra couple minutes now to move any objects or furniture out of the way. We're lucky enough that for today's workout, you only really need a yoga mat or some space on the floor to lie down. For today's workout, each exercise, we're going to work for 20 seconds each time. We're going to display a timer on screen for you guys to follow along with. Just make sure that the focus on each exercise is performing the correct body position rather than just doing as many repetitions as you can.
Okay, so now is a good time for you to pause this video, do a warm-up. You could do things like high knees, jumping jacks, burpees. What we want to do now is increase our heart rate and prep ourselves for the workout.
Okay guys, first exercise for today is a tuck dish position. So you're going to start lying down on your back. As you can see, Beck is in her dish like before, but we're only focusing on the upper half, so your knees are bent here. You can start now. So when you are holding, just some things to remember are that your lower back is touching the floor, head is neutral, and that's halfway now. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Next exercise, we're going to focus on the lower half, still working our abs. So we're going to do a dish position, but with our elbows on the floor. So this time your legs are out straight. Starting now. Try not to lift your legs too high off the floor. Still engaging your core. You should be feeling a little burn in your abs now. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, Beck. So, next exercise, we're going to flip onto our stomachs for some arch work. So, same as dish, we're going to focus on upper body first. So, just lifting your chest up off the floor and holding here. And start now. When you're doing this one, you can have different arm positions if you want to make it a bit challenging for yourself. So, you can have the arms up and in the front. And 5 seconds left. 2, 1, good job. Stay in this position. We're going to lift our lower half now, so squeezing your glutes. Try focus on keeping your feet together for this one. Squeezing legs straight. And 5 seconds left. 1, good job. Next exercise, rolling back over onto your back. For this one, bend your knees and plant them on the floor. You can have legs a little bit apart. We're going to do toe touches or penguin walks. So here, you're going to engage your abs like before, roll your chest in, shoulders off the floor, but you're going to use your obliques to continually touch or reach for one ankle, then the other ankle. Now we're going to start now. If you feel like it gets a little bit hard to support your neck, you can have one hand behind your head and reaching with your other arm as you go. 5 seconds left. And rest. So for next exercise is going to be toe taps. You can just from the same position, lift your knees up in the air, and one at a time you're going to go lower one leg, touch your toes on the floor, and keep switching. So you can start now. When you're going, don't worry so much about lifting your shoulders off the floor, just focusing on your lower half, but you still are engaging your abs. This is halfway now. Make sure you are breathing while you are doing these exercises, else you're going to get too tired if you're holding your breath the entire time. 2 seconds left, 1, and finish. Next exercise, you're going to roll over into a front support, like a push-up position. And we're going to do shoulder taps here while engaging your core and keeping your body in the correct position. So starting now, reaching across to the opposite shoulder. If you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself or a challenge, you can try balance something on your back so that while you are doing it, you can see if you're moving your core too much. When you are doing this, make sure your shoulders are completely over your hands. 2, 1, finish. And lying down on our stomachs now for prone bird dogs or alternating leg and arm lifts. So engaging your glutes and your lower back, we're going to lift the opposite arm and opposite leg at the same time. The side that is resting can stay on the floor when you're lifting one side. So starting now. If you can, like Beck is here, squeeze and hold it for just a little bit at the top. Don't just think about keep switching while you're going. Good, 5 seconds left. And finish, good job. Last exercise, rolling onto your side now. We're gonna focus on our obliques a little bit more. For side crunches, you're lifting and trying to focus on keeping your body in one straight line so you're not curling too far forward or back, and you're trying to get your elbow to your hip. And starting now. Drop back. Halfway. 2, 1. And now flipping over to do our other side. Ready, and starting now. Good. 5 seconds left. 1, and finish. Okay guys, that's the first round of all the exercises for today. After this, we're going to show a written program so that you can continue doing another 1 or 2 rounds by yourself. Or if you want to visit this at some other time without watching the whole video, you can work through that as well.
This concludes our video on the importance of core strength in Gymnastics 101. Hopefully you've got a better understanding of what the core is, why it's important, and how to correctly perform your dish and arch positions. We do have plans to make another video on more advanced exercises for the core strengthening so that you know how to be able to apply that knowledge into your gymnastics training.
So we'd really appreciate any feedback you guys have. So if you have any questions or feedback, please feel free to message Beck or myself. And thanks for watching our first SHG online video. Don't forget to keep fit,
make friends,
have fun.